Okay, so we're recording. So thank you guys so much for coming. This is actually our third Business Builders group that we've started within the Veerling organization, as well as welcoming some other groups with us. The Bales Nichols team is with us this time around. I know last time around we had Hannah Flannery's group, as well as Nicole Barkno had some people from her team here as well. So we love doing these. They've been really successful, and I'm so excited that you guys are here to start another one. We just to sort of give you guys a little heads up, we have a really exciting guest tonight. Judy Joel from the home office is here, and she's on a little bit limited time. Yes, everybody can applaud her because she's fabulous, and we're so excited to have her. But she does have a time constraint because she's very hot in demand, and she squeezed us in. But she's got somebody else coming up at in a half hour, so we have her for a limited time. So I really want to do some introductions and stuff. I think we'll sort of do that in our second half hour, just to sort of see who everybody is, because that's the fun thing here, is that we've got people on this call from all over the country, all different time zones. I think this is really exciting. It's fun to sort of know that and to see what's happened with that. So just to give you guys a little bit of a group, each of you, first of all, I hope that you know that you've been asked specifically whether you wanted to be a part of this program. This was not open to the entire team, the entire organization. This was specifically, you were asked either by me or your director because of very things. It's not necessarily just because you said, yep, I want more from my business. This group has been created as a real accountability group of people that they not only want to grow their business, but they're ready and they've shown and that they're willing to actually put in the time and actually do the work to do that. And that's really exciting, is that we're able, and I think that's why it's so successful, is to have a group where you're surrounded by other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, that they're coming up with the same struggles, they're having the same accomplishments and successes. And so it really does become an accountability group. But what's really fun here is that we're going to go through, we call it the Business Builders because we're going through the basics of the Pampered Chip business. And the basics of that business, we're going to start with prospecting, talking about our business, bookings, bookings within our parties that we actually have, whether they're virtual or live shows. We're going to be talking about host coaching. These are all like the basic blocks of running a business. And then it actually goes into as well, we're going to talk a lot about welcoming new consultants and growing a team as well. So sometimes we don't call this the direct bound program, just because sometimes I know that right off the bat, we've got some very new consultants here, and I know right off the bat that can freak people out a little bit. But I'm going to tell you something, that becoming a director is the natural progression of when you are building your business, like we're talking about. That's what happened. If you're doing, I just had this conversation with Heidi Kaufman yesterday. If you're doing your bookings, if you're host coaching, if you're doing all of these different things, you're welcoming new consultants, you are going to become a director. It's just the natural progression of things. And it's really an exciting place to be. So that's really our ultimate goal here. Because if I can train you, and the directors that come on through this and train you and help build you up, coach you in all those different parts of your business, our ultimate goal is when you are going to end up being a director, because again, that's just sort of how the progression goes. So some of you have said to me, yes, I want to become a director. Some of you I know are sort of like, I don't even know what that means. But that's where I wanted to tell you that we're going to talk a lot about being a director, but that's just where we're going. That's just the progression thing. So what I wanted to do, why we had Judy here, is I wanted Judy to share with us a little bit, because I've always talked about as director with as being the sweet spot. Like that's really, again, because to me that means you've got your business going, your business, everything's running, all of your personal business, and you've got people going. That's the sweet spot. So I wanted Judy to just sort of share what it means to be a director from the home office, how they look at directors in the field, what they expect from them, but also just to sort of paint that picture from her perspective for us. So does that sound cool?
That sounds cool to me.
Good.
All right. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Judy Joel, and as Anna was so kind to tell you, I am a field development manager with the Pampered Chef, and I've been in this amazing business for over 30 years with the Pampered Chef, the last 10 years almost. And I'm really excited to be with every single one of you tonight. I'm going to see if there we go. Now I can see all of you. I switched my camera so I could see all your smiling faces. Yay. Let's see if there's another page here. Oh, there is. Yay. All right. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Yes. Wow. Well, congratulations to every single one of you for being asked to be part of this Business Builders program. When Anna told me she was starting her new Business Builders program, I said, yes, absolutely. I would love to come in and meet all these people who really want to make their Pampered Chef business even better than it is today. And so I just want to talk to you a little bit about directorship and what it means. But before I do that, let me just tell you this. You know, at the Pampered Chef, we are a 30-some-odd-year-old company, I think 37 years this year, 37-year-old company, and it all started when somebody decided they wanted to be a consultant, right? The founder of our company became a consultant, and it was only her, and she ran her business all alone, and she built her business, and before you know it, people started tapping her on the shoulder saying, looks like fun what you're doing, can I do it too? And soon enough, more and more people started joining the Pampered Chef, right? But it started with consultants, like every single one of you. And the one message that I want to make sure you know, that whatever your decision is to be a great consultant, senior consultant, or team leader, or to move on to directorship and beyond, that gets to be your decision, because the fact of the matter is, we need lots of great consultants at the Pampered Chef. The wheels just wouldn't turn without every single one of you. You make all the difference in the world. But if you truly want to build your business, if you want to make it just a little bit more than what it is today, if you want to earn higher levels of income, maybe have some satisfaction about being able to build a business of your own, out of your own home, the magic is in building a team. And as Anna told you, there's a lot of building blocks that come with having a successful business. And all the directors in this group are going to teach you the basics of the business, from goal setting to booking at and away from shows, to host coaching, to how to do a great party and have a great experience that people want to be part of and come back for more, to following up and of course to building a team. And they're going to teach you all those basics of the business, right? But at the end of the day, as you build your business, if you decide you want more and want to earn more income, then directorship is really, truly what you want. At the Pampered Chef, we have over 2,000 directors across the country. And I know that sounds like a lot, but it's nowhere near enough. We could easily have 2,500, 3,000 directors, and that would enable us to just touch more people, give more people the opportunity to have their own Pampered Chef businesses, to sell the product and earn an income. But just as importantly, it gives we have more customers who are enjoying our product and more hosts who are getting it free and half price. And so becoming a director is a very, very special place to be. Not only because you're earning more, but because you're able to touch more lives. And I think if you asked Anna or any of the directors, Terry, I see Terry on this call, if you ask any one of these leaders who've been with our company for a number of years, they could certainly reel off all the reasons why you want to be a director, from the income and the great trips and the PC dollars and the products, right? I say it's Christmas 3 times a year at the Pampered Chef. There's so many great reasons why you want to be a director, but at the end of the day, every one of us would tell you there's something about the things that don't have a value that are even more important, and that's the lives that we touch and the lives that we change as a result. I bet Anna could tell you, and Terry, oh, but gosh, Terry, your life has changed a lot because of Pampered Chef, right? Absolutely. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
We're going to mute her all the time, Judy, and she thinks she's talking. And
She doesn't. And
Anna, I said Anna's my 2010 Disney souvenir. So yes.
You guys made great friendships here, and you met a lot of great people, right, through this business and everything else. Yeah, absolutely. And Anna, certainly it's changed your life, right, over the years. How many years have you been in the business?
16.
Wow,
yes.
That's quite a bit. And you just took your daughter on an amazing trip, didn't you?
Yes, we just went to Europe, and now Matt and I get to go to a vacation from our European vacation this week in Mexico. So.
Oh, I'm going to see you in Mexico.
I know.
I'm so excited. It's actually packing before I got on the call. We actually leave tomorrow, the home office, we all leave tomorrow. So we get there before you do so we can welcome you. But anyway, so why would you want to be a director at the Pampered Chef? Well, the first reason I think everybody would think of is that you earn more income, and that is absolutely true, right? And there's so many different ways that you can earn extra income at the Pampered Chef. But beyond that, there's also, upon promotion, there's 250 Pampered Chef dollars that are deposited into your account. There is the products that come twice a year, and that's why I say it's like Christmas 3 times a year at the Pampered Chef, because you get Christmas like the rest of the world does on December 25th, but then in February and in August, you get these boxes and boxes and boxes, literally sometimes 3 or 4 boxes of product show up on your doorstep. Am I right? As a director.
Yes.
Because we send our director what we call your director benefit package. And actually, if you promote by July 1st, if you're in this group and your goal is to promote by July 1st, that director benefit package backs up and you actually get the winter products as well, right? So that's a pretty nice benefit. The trips are definitely much more reachable as a director because you have opportunities to earn even more points for promoting to director and for recruiting new consultants to your team. And then, of course, there is the income that goes along with it. And as a director, you're receiving 2 different types of bonuses that consultants don't get. One is called the override, which is a 3% bonus on everything your team sells, and the other is called the activity bonus. And when you add those 2 up together, significant income begins to happen. And it's not, right now, you're consultants and you're just thinking about building a team. And you're thinking, well, yeah, so what's the big deal? 1% when I become a senior consultant, 2% when I become a team leader, 3% when I become a director. Well, guys, it's not what you make in the first month, second month, third month. It's what's possible in months 4, 5, 6 years, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because the bigger that team grows, the bigger percentage, the more impact that percentage has, basically. My dad, when I was little, told me, Judy, a little bit of a lot is a lot, and never forget it. And so you get that little bit, right, that $10 for each active consultant, you get that 3% for everything that you're selling, but then over time that adds up to huge amounts of money. And that's why you want to be a director, because literally, and here's how it was described to me back in the day. They said, Judy, you can't be in all places at all times. You could go out and hold 10, 15, 20 shows a month if you wanted to, or you could welcome 5, 10, 15, 20 consultants to your team, and all of you together could be holding 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 shows a month. And while you're at the baseball game with your son or on vacation in Cancun, like Anna's going to be, your team is out still selling and doing shows, and you're earning an income because of the team that you've built and the people that you've helped. And that's why everybody loves direct selling, right? We get paid bonuses based on the success of the people that we help start in the business. And it's a wonderful, wonderful way, because you're able to touch lives and at the same time earn that income for yourself too. So lots of great reasons why you all want to become a director at the Pampered Chef. And guys, one of the things that I really want to encourage you to do is keep your eye on the prize of national conferences coming up. And we do huge recognition national conference for our new directors. So for those of you who really do have your eye on that prize of becoming a director, I've seen many things happen in a month or two at the Pampered Chef. And there's not one of you on this call, if you didn't put your mind to it, could not become a director by July 1st and enjoy that recognition and that special time that we all share together at National Conference. It's going to be amazing, right?
So
It's going to
exciting.
be, it is. We're having a special speaker actually for our directors this year, and we're doing a pajama party, which is going to be really fun. I'm trying to figure out what pajamas I need to wear, though. It's going to be a little difficult for me, I think, Anna.
Make sure it's appropriate, Judy.
Believe me, I'm going to make sure it's appropriate. You can trust me on that. It will be appropriate. I was walking through Macy's today, and I was like, yeah, I couldn't decide. So I guess by the time August comes, I'm going to have to make a decision on what I'm going to do. All right. So could I give you guys some tips for building your business,
Yes,
no matter what you
please.
want? Okay. So I'll give you a couple tips, and then I'm going to put you into the capable hands of Anna and Terry and all the other directors on this line. But the real thing that you want to focus on is your calendar, right? Every single thing in the business starts with your calendar. And Doris Christopher, who is the founder of this company, taught those first consultants years ago the same thing that Anna and I will teach you today. And that is 2 shows a week, no matter what, will get you anything you want in this business. 2 shows a week, that's it. And whether you want to do them on Tuesday and Thursday or Friday and Saturday, or 2 on a Saturday and be done all in one day, it totally is up to you. But success in this business comes from consistency and balance, all right? So what do I mean by that? It's not doing 6 shows in the last week of the month, right? Or 8 shows, or 4 shows in the third week and 4 shows in the last week. It's about doing 2, 2, 2, 2. It's about being consistent, because consistency leads to more success. You get more confident in what you're doing because you're consistently holding the shows, so you just get better at it. You're consistently talking to people about booking shows, host coaching them, even talking to them about joining your team. So you just get better at it. And when you do it consistently without holes in the month, then that consistency just leads to more success. The other piece about the consistency is it's so much easier on your family, right? So I'm seeing Jen there with her little girl who's just enjoying being on the camera a little bit. Hi, sweetheart. She's enjoying being on the camera, right? And so for Jen, if mom was going out 2 times every single week to do shows, that's a whole lot easier for Jen, and probably for Jen's dad, and for your husbands and significant others, whoever is in your life. It's when you are home one week and you're home the next week, and then you do 3 shows this week and 2 shows next week, that everybody's pulling their hair out, and they're like, what's going on? So the biggest message I can give you is a steady, consistent calendar, 2 shows a week, no matter what. Okay, so I hope you all wrote that down. 2 shows a week, and Anna's going to teach you how to get them. Because trust me, they're out there. If you want them, they're there for you. They're there for the taking. There's no magic fairy dust that falls over certain people in our business, right? It's not how it works. Okay, it's because they're focused on what they want, because they're excited and they're energized about what they have to offer, and because of all that, they're booking those shows. I love seeing that Boston Red Sox hat. Woo! Yay! Way to go, Brittany. I'm originally from Rhode Island. We're big Red Sox fans. Big time. Bruins, Red Sox, Celtics, all of them, right? So Patriots for sure. My husband's a diehard Patriots fan. Anyway, so sorry. 2 shows a week, no matter what. And then the next rule of thumb is 2 bookings from every show, no matter what. 2 bookings from every show, no matter what. And some of you are thinking, yeah, well, if I could get them, then that would be really great. But I will tell you that if you hold yourself accountable to what it is you want from your business, and you just make it a point that every time you hold a show, you book 2 shows for every one you hold, you'll never have a thing to worry about in your business. And that was another thing that was taught to me very early in my career. So I might go to Anna's show tonight, and she might be an amazing host and have 12 people there, and everybody's so excited. And Terry and Deb and Jen, they all book shows with me. Woohoo! I got 2. I actually got 3. I'm on a roll. But tomorrow night I might go to Brittany, right? And maybe it's the World Series and the Red Sox are playing and she didn't get the attendance there. And maybe at Brittany's show, I didn't book any shows. But if I'm holding myself accountable to what it is I want for my business, then I'm going to do everything in my power to get 2 bookings for that one show I did. And it could be that I call back some of the guests from Brittany's show. It could be I call back some of the outside orders. It could be I call some of my own contacts and leads that Brittany doesn't even know. Because at the end of the week, if I held 2 shows, I want to book 4. That makes sense? Now, simple math guys are going to tell you that if you're booking 2 shows every show you do, eventually you're not going to have any room to do all your shows, right? It's the penny in the jar theory. But what does that enable you to do? It enables you to welcome consultants to your team. It enables you to recruit, to bring other people on your team and give away some of the shows you booked, right? So if I'm recruiting Anna tonight and her 3 friends booked, if I'm booking 2 shows from every one I do, it's no big deal for me to give Jen, Deb, and Terry's show to Anna to help her get started. Because somebody did it for me when I started. They shared the bookings with me to get me started, and somebody did it with you when you started. And so that's what we want to do at the Pampered Chef. And I know it doesn't sound like it should work, but trust me, the more you give in this business, the more comes back to you. And I've been in this business for 33 years. And in 33 years, nobody's ever proved me wrong. Because it's true. The more you give in this world, the more that comes back to you. So I always tell people, go be a go-giver, not a go-getter, and you'll have everything that you want in your business. All right? So 2 shows a week, no matter what. 2 bookings from every show, no matter what. And 2 leads from every show you do. And with those leads, you want to share those leads with Anna or your director, okay? And that is something that we call show-based coaching. And Anna and Terry and all the directors will talk to you a little. There goes my cough again. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
It's almost over.
It'll be cured. It'll be cured in Mexico.
Sunshine, it's going to be cured. But where was I going?
The show-based coaching.
Oh. Show-based coaching is something that you want to connect with your director to do. And basically what show-based coaching is, it's a commitment you make because you want a successful business to contact your leader, your director, after every single show you do. Okay? And you want to do it the very next day, early in the day as possible, right? And don't put it off. It's your commitment to them and their commitment to you that they're going to pick up the phone and they're going to talk to you about your show. And they're not going to just say to you, how much did you sell? Because that really doesn't matter. What matters is how many people were there? Who did you meet? How many bookings did you get? Is there anybody that you can call back to book a show if you didn't get the 2 that you needed? Or maybe somebody left early. And was there anybody there who showed an interest in the Pampered Chef business opportunity? Because guys, at the end of the day, none of us were good at that, good at recruiting at the very first, right? I wasn't, and if I didn't have somebody to help me, I would have never done it. But by partnering with Anna and Terry and the other directors in this organization, what you're going to find is you're going to learn as you go, right? And the beautiful part about this business is that you get paid while you learn. You don't have to know it all to become a director. You just have to be willing to learn from the people around you who've already had success. And here's what I'm going to tell you. There's a lot of people around you in this organization who've had success. This organization is growing like crazy, and it's taking New England and beyond by storm, right? And I know that you guys are on the verge of a very big goal, right, Anna?
Yes,
this close to making this goal a reality. And I cannot wait to celebrate with every single one of you when that happens. You, your director team, and any of these amazing consultants who are with you and are coming to National Conference. So do you guys is there anything else, Anna, that's coming to your mind or any questions that anybody on the line has for me?
Anybody have anything? It's always wonderful to hear from Judy and hear she always just speaks to us, and it makes sense, I hope. I hope it makes sense to you guys, because she always makes sense to me.
Just, you know what, guys, the last tip I'm going to give you, set the goal, laser vision, go after it, and just trust that the people around you are going to support you in that goal. And whether your goal is to be the best consultant, senior consultant, or team leader you can possibly be, or your goal is to become a director or above by conference or by September or whatever, right? Anything can happen in this business in 2 to 3 months. Just go for it with everything you have and put faith in the leaders who are on this team, because they're amazing and they can help you do it. All right. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Okay. Because I have another call at 7:30. I've got to go into now with, Claire Dolger, Anna?
Yes, I do.
Oh, Claire's got a group of potential directors she's meeting with tonight too.
Awesome.
And she asked me to come be part. So I'm going to go talk to them now. All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mwah. Good luck. I can't wait to hear the results, because Anna and I are going to be talking, and she's going to be telling me all about what kind of success you're having. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Judy.
Welcome.
All right, guys. Well, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing one thing that, let's do this. Let's do introductions. I want to do introductions because I think that this is interesting, because it'll get you guys sort of involved as well. But this is where I love, because I want you to see and hear who is actually on this call so far with us. So what I would love to do is, and I sort of have you guys lined up here, so I'm going to call you one in time, but I'll say Brittany Tainer, it's your turn. So we'll all know it's Brittany. But Brittany's going to share then, where you live, and include the town and the state, because know that not everybody here lives in Maine. And then also who your director is. How about that? Or who your director, which team you're on. Let's do that. Okay, so Brittany Tainer, you're first.
So I'm from Livermore Falls, Maine, and my director is Ashley Dorso.
Yay! All right, welcome, Brittany.
Thank you.
All right, Jen Tagle. Jen and Faith, you're next.
She just said, I'm Faith, before I unmuted.
Hi, Faith.
You say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm from Honesdale, Pennsylvania, and I'm on Elaine's team.
Yay!
You say yay? Say hi.
Hi, Faith.
She just got out of the tub.
Oh, good. She's clean. We can smell her from here. Good. All right. Thank you, Jen. How about you, Deb?
I'm Deb Fournier, and I am living in Waldo, Maine, which is just outside of Belfast, and I'm on Anna's team.
And it changed your Waldo thing. That's what you had to think about it, because you guys keep moving.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So it's good to see you, Deb. All right, Terry. Director Terry Bales.
Hi, I am from Athens, Illinois, and my director is Barb Doherty.
But Terry is a director.
I am a director.
Not in our organization.
Sad panda. You guys are so fortunate to have her.
She wishes she was on our organization. She tries regularly. So we're glad.
So much on vacationing with you in a couple days.
We're glad you're here. We lost Misty though, so I don't know if we find out where she is.
I don't know. She looked like she was driving or traveling somewhere. So
okay, all right. Okay, and then we have brand new director Elaine Pasilio, who just finished she just went through and finished 2 of these programs. She did her second one and came out of it as a brand new director. So we're excited you're here, Elaine, as a director. Where do you live, Elaine?
I'm Elaine Pasilio, and I live in Falling Waters, West Virginia.
Mm.
And I'm very, very, very proud, Anna, to be on your team.
Oh,
I know personally for a fact I would not be here today if it weren't for your patience. And thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I love you. Okay. All right. Megan Trundy with the cat. That really needs some attention, Megan. Just pet the cat. Do you want me to unmute?
Here we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
My name is Megan. I'm from Minot, Maine, and Jen Gagnon is my director.
Perfect. Good.
And
Welcome.
my crazy cat's coming again.
Yeah.
She-
You just
bro.
pet the cat.
I know! Constantly.
Good. We're glad you're here, Megan.
Thank you. Me too.
Good. And Katrina is here. This is Katrina's second consecutive group. So now we're really going to blow it out this time around, right, Katrina?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm Katrina Purrington. I live in Poland, Maine, and Jen Gagnon is my director.
Perfect. Well, good. We're glad you're here. And how about Sabrina Golubiewski?
Shameful. Oh, I lost you.
Oh my gosh.
My phone was getting ready to die. I'm sorry.
Matt,
I'm Sabrina
I thought it
Gobia. I'm
You
Sabrina
called me.
Gobia, and I am on the Anna Vierling team. And where do I live? Oh, I live in Raymond, Maine.
Raymond,
So,
Maine.
Raymond, Maine.
Thank
Not
you.
far from Poland.
No, we're
No.
all right. Good. Good, good. All right, how about you, Tracy?
I am Tracy Williams, and I'm from Noonan, Georgia, and my director is Marcy Page.
Yay, Tracy. It's so good to see you.
Good to see y'all.
Oh, I love the accent. Oh, we love that. We're going to talk a lot.
Okay.
All right, and Shannon Heath.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm on Anna's team, and I live in Bath, Maine.
Okay, good. So another Maine. How about Heidi Coffin?
Hi guys, I'm in a very dark room. I'm Heidi Coffin, and I live in Monmouth, Maine, the same town Anna lives in, and I am on Anna's team, and I am on my way to directorship.
She is. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, good. Yay, yay, good. All right, Jason, our token man on the call.
Hi, I'm Jason, and I'm in Holmesville, Pennsylvania, and Elaine is my director.
Perfect. Good. We're glad you're here, Jason.
Thank you.
And then we have director Ashley Dorso here. Ashley, where do you live? She's talking to Doors. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll come. Do you want us to come back to you?
No, it's good. I just had to calm the dogs down. We got a new dog this week.
Oh, I heard.
Laura is in heaven. So I had to make sure they were calm before my house sounded like a dog fight. I'm Ashley Dorso. I'm from Farmingdale, and I'm a director on Anna Vierling's team.
Yay! And Ashley went through, she became a director out of the first Business Builders program. So she went through, and again, we're going to talk a little bit more about how that happened as well, going back from what Judy said, that was ringing very true. So good. Thanks, Ashley.
You're welcome.
And how about Teresa Morang?
I am, can you see me?
Yes, we can see you and hear you.
I am from Winthrop, Maine, and I'm on Anna's team.
Perfect. We're glad you're here. She's right down the street. Good. And then Bree, it's your turn. Bree Allard. Hello, Bree.
Here.
Oh, yeah, we can see you.
I'm Maine, which is next to Monmouth, kind of. And I'm on Jen's team.
On Jen Gagnon's team, too. Good. Awesome. Thank you, Bree. So good. So again, I know that there are quite a few other people on this call. Again, I'm Anna Vierling, if you don't know me. Some of you, I don't know if you do. Yeah, I think everybody knows me. So, so I live here in Monmouth, Maine. But one of the things that I was thinking about as Judy was talking, and this sort of helps maybe with a little bit of an introduction here, she was talking about that whole laser focus. Like if it's something that you really want to do, you really want to build your business and you want to make it happen and grow a team. And again, growing a team, some of you are already there. Some of you have been in this business long enough that you say, and even if you haven't been in this business, you're like, you know what? Yeah, I want to grow a team. that can be laser focused, and that can happen very rapidly. Like, it doesn't have to be a 10-month long process for you to become a director and to have those people. Definitely, we just had on our last business builder call from the last time with Christina Seroy's talking, same kind of thing. Like, if you're focused and it's something that you want to have done, it's just a matter of going through. So I think about that because Ashley Dorso became a director, recruited 6 people in the month that her team became a director in, I think, a week, right, Ashley? 7 days, you recruited like 6 people. Sabrina Golbusky, she at a couple years ago did the same thing. Within like her first like 7-day period, like recruited 6 people, like laser focused right on it. But Heidi Coffin is one too that we're talking about, because Heidi, last month, you'll see her on any recognition and stuff. After, when was the last time you recruited somebody, Heidi? Like maybe last year?
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, long time. All of a sudden, last month, decided, yeah, this is what I want to do. And she was laser focused, and she recruited 4 people last month, Teresa being one of them, and actually just signed her 5th today. So we're definitely, the Coffin team is definitely on the rise, and she's not stopping there. I mean, it's just, it's going through and focusing and getting that going. But then it's a matter of, we talk about this, what Judy talked about, the consistency and that balance. That doesn't stop when you become a director. Again, a director is the culmination of those things happening in your business. But this whole starting a team thing can definitely happen. You've got your personal business going here where you're going to continually be in front of people, continually booking shows, continually talking to people. If you all know people right now that you have not asked or offered this opportunity, and that's a lot of reason how these people are doing this. Laser focus. If you've got a goal to do that by national conference or by July, that definitely can happen by doing that. So I wanted to make sure Judy said that, and I thought just to sort of do a little bit more of an introduction for some of the people on this team, that it doesn't happen, it happens really, really fast like that for some of us. So again, I welcome you guys all here. I'm just so thrilled that we got Judy. Something that we talked about with especially the Veerling organization we've talked about, but we're sort of on the map. I know somebody said that to me after Judy came on and did a little thing on our organization page. Somebody was like, they're talking about us at home office. And I go, yeah, they are. They know us way up here in the corner of Maine and everywhere that we stretch and reach throughout the company. So it's just really exciting that she would take the time. I hope you guys know that as well, for her to take her time and to think that we're important enough to come and to talk and to share some with us. So we talked about why she went through, why you'd want to be a director with Jeff. Talk about some of the benefits of being a director. One of the things I want to do today, this really is an overview kind of call tonight to get us ready and get us sort of primed to go in and really start working in the next few months. One of the things that we talked about, why do you want to be, one of the things I had you guys do was, was everybody able to print this out, be able to take a look at this? Because I want to sort of go through some of the pieces that are, oh good, some of you are showing some of the pieces that are in here just briefly. I mean, we're just going to, you guys can read through this if you want. But this is, again, just talks about some of those benefits and stuff of being a director. This really is a spell out of how the organization and how you actually grow a business. So right up here at the top, if you look at this page, it talks about being a senior consultant, the different levels. One of the things I've always said, and I tell new consultants this, even potential, you know that the fact that a consultant, when you help one person get started, the fact that Pampered Chef gives you that 1% extra on your own sales as well as 1% of whatever they sell, that is not normal. That's not normal in the direct sales world, that you would be rewarded right from the beginning when you start helping somebody. That's very special that Pampered Chef does that. A lot of what we're going to talk about, again, goes back to the financial part of this, which, I mean, even if somebody here told me that they're just doing this for a little bit of fun, like, you know, you can go ride your bike for a little bit of fun. You know, like we have to come back down to all this. Everybody, you know, it's nice to be paid for. That's why this is the ultimate job, to get paid for you having a little bit of fun. It's like the best way to, you know, it's the most money you can get paid for having a little bit of fun with your clothes on, right, Sabrina? That's what we used to always say. This is Jason. I've talked to Jason. He can handle this. We used to joke that used to be something. Wasn't it, Terry, that we used to say on, it's like the most fun that you can have at a party or something. Yeah, Terry. But yeah, so the fact that we are incentivized right from the beginning. And then you add 2 people on, you start becoming a team leader, and that's really the case when we start taking some more you know, some more responsibility and things as well. And then we get into a director, and you can see sort of what that structure and stuff looks like. One of the things I want to show you, because this is really going to lay out what we do. On this chart right here, and I know you guys can't see it, so I'm going to sort of, so if you're looking at your chart, and then I can show you. This Pampered Chef has come up with a 90-day to director success. This is something that is something that it's, when we talk about building your business, we talk about, when we talk about bookings, we talk about sales and all of that. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys if you haven't heard this before. It is not magic. There's nothing magic here. It's all about math. It's all about numbers. It's about having enough. So it's about talking to enough people, asking enough people to do shows so that enough of them book shows, so that you have enough sales, that you're in front of enough people to get more bookings. It's all numbers. It's all about that. But anybody here, is anybody here raise hand a numbers geek? I know Jen Gagnon, our advanced director. Oh, Brittany's a numbers geek too. Jason, is that you? Yeah. See, I'm not. But this makes sense to me. So even if you are, Sabrina? No, me neither. Okay. But so here, if you look at this formula, it talks about if you book 8 shows. I'm going to tell you, though, that it's so funny. I hope this rings true to any of you that we've worked already together. When Judy said that whole consistency, 2 shows a week, 2 shows a week, 2 shows. I'm going to say, but Deb, right? 8 shows a month, 8 shows a month, 8 shows a month. I'm going to tell you right now, 8 shows a month. Because if you want to become a director, 8 shows a month, 8 shows a month, 8 shows. That's it. I don't care if they're virtual or I don't care if they're cooking. Not catalog. Catalog does not count because that's gravy. That never. 8 shows a month. If you're submitting 8 shows a month, you're going to be golden. Keep that number in your thing. If you're going to submit 10 to 12, fabulous. That just means you're going to get to your goals a lot faster. 8 shows a month, 8 shows a month. What this formula is saying is book 8 shows a month, but that you're probably going to lose 2 based on cancellations. Life happens, reschedule. So they're saying that actually, oh, my lights, I'm losing my light. At 6, end up submitting 6, okay? I'm going to say you want to submit 8 shows a month. I don't care if that's 6, but if this formula, if you submit 6. Now, if you have, and again, so we talk about this, having those 8 shows booked, there's a skill there, right? The skill is actually the going out and prospecting and booking shows. That's a skill that we can talk, and we're going to talk about that through this call. Now, once we have those parties held, and the fact that 6 of them held is actually going to be the skill of host coaching. Because I'm going to tell you, if you don't get your host coaching down, you're going to have no parties held. Right, Heidi? Host coaching is important?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. For virtual parties, for cooking shows, for anything. Host coaching is something we're going to talk about because that's really a big key of your business. But part of host coaching, too, is making sure that the host has the best party that they can, and that really depends on the attendance and getting the people there and coaching them to get people there. We're going to say that you're going to want a goal for 10 people at the party. That's going to be your goals. Each party, you're going to have 10 people there. So Jason, you have it in front of us. How many people does that mean you're going to be in front of in a month? 6 shows, 10 people a day, or 10 people a show. I know I'm going to make you unmute for this easy answer.
60.
Thank you, Jason. Good. Yay, Jason. All right, so 60 people. That's host coaching. Because if you don't host your coach, if you don't coach your host, then you just say, yeah, just get as many people there or whatever. They're going to think 2 people there is fine. And that's not fine. You're not going to have enough. You're not going to have numbers. You're not going to have enough. So this is when we're going to start getting into the recruiting and the offering the opportunity. Is what we're going to want a third of those people to take home information. So we're going to teach you how to talk about the business opportunity at your shows, so that a third of them, which would be 20 out of the 60, would actually want to take some information home to just check out. A third of them will want to talk to you again after. Talk to you again about the business opportunity. So that would be about 7, and then a third of them will actually say yes with this too. So we're talking about booking 8 shows and having 2 recruits a month. That's really where your ultimate goal is. And if you do that, that's where you're going to be. You have 2 people a month for 3 months, 90 days, and you've got enough to make that director. Again, if you do this all faster and do more shows at the beginning, more prospecting, all this is just going to happen a lot faster too. So just that's what that formula is, but it sort of really is nice that it outlines what are different skill sets that we're going to work on throughout this whole program. All right, here's your little Bible for the next 6 weeks of our call. This consultant 90-day tracker, okay? This is what you want to have. I'm going to tell you that your director, so directors pay attention here, because your director is going to have a copy of this that they're going to make, a blank copy of this for each of you on their team, okay? So if you're on this call, your director is going to have a copy of this on their desk. So Jen Gagnon's going to have one that says Megan Trundy and Katrina. She's going to have one, and Bree Allard. She's going to have one for all 3 of you here, and she's going to work with this. When you guys do when we're talking about show-based coaching, when you have a show, whether it's a virtual party or a cooking show, you're going to talk to your director about this, but also weekly, we're going to talk about this. You're going to have a weekly call with your directors just to sort of go over this. This is what we're going to use as directors, and you're going to have a copy, and this is what we're going to talk about. I'm going to tell you that month 1, just wait here, next to month 1 is going to be May. Okay, so month 1 is going to be May, month 2 will be June, and month 3 will be July. Okay, and that's how you're going to actually fill these in. But so you can see this here, that down, so if we look under May, parties booked. So right now, I mean, we're just at the beginning of May, you can write down all of the parties that you have booked for this month. Whether they're virtual parties, I would put, when you want to put the date, I would probably put the date that it's going to end, and then what the person's name is. All of those. If you need to use the back, if you've got more than 8 shows, which I know some of you do with virtual parties, then you write them on the back. Then what's going to happen is towards the end of the month, or let's say when that show holds, you'll go through right next to it and say, okay, Susie Smith's show held, it closed on the 10th or whatever. Again, you're not going to write if Claire Ryan has a party and it ends up getting rescheduled or canceled, it's not going into the parties held section, right? So we're going to be able to just look at that to see how many people are in attendance. Virtual parties are a little bit tough. I know I do events, so I would be able to see how many people actually click going. I think that we'll have to talk about, if you do groups for your virtual parties, how to actually maybe orders. Maybe we'll do orders or something. Maybe that's what we'll do, is orders. So we'll have to do something, and your director, you'll have to talk about that party attendance. Talking about, the informing, the inviting, and the different things. So here's what happens is that when we talk to you on a weekly basis, we can pull this out and say, okay, let's talk about those 2 shows that closed or that you had last week. Did they hold? If they didn't, if we can look at the extra month, you booked 8 shows, but only 3 of them held. We know as a director that we need to really focus a little bit more and touch a little bit more on the host coaching. Or if nobody's taken home or talking about the business opportunity, let's talk about what you're doing about informing and inviting, doing all that. Again, all skills that we're going to talk about throughout these calls, but this is going to give us our tracking sheet. Okay, so this is your thing. This is your important thing that you're going to make sure that you talk about. One of the things too, who here is within their first 90 days? Megan, did you re-sign?
Yeah, I did, but I think my 90 days ends like May 15th or something like that.
Okay, so it's still pretty close. Teresa,
Yeah.
you're still in your 90 days, right? Yes, you are. Katrina's still in hers. Okay. Jason, you're still in your 90 days. Yeah, okay. So here's, if you haven't seen this, this is the Fast Track flyer, which I hope that you all are a bit, Brittany, you know, you're in your first 90 days too. Yeah. Okay, so this is, and I know Brittany, we've talked about this. You, I hope you guys have this and are aware of this as someone in their first 90 days, but also all of you, because this is something that you want to make sure that a new consultant coming in knows that this is available. But Pampered Chef, when you become a director in your first 90 days, Pampered Chef's just going to give you an extra $500. So not only are you going to get that $250, we're talking about all those benefits for being a director, $250 of Pampered Chef dollars, which, Elaine, did those get deposited in your account? You didn't even check because you've been on vacation.
I didn't even check. Honestly, I forgot everything that comes with being a director.
And look. So that, I saw your face when Judy was talking about him. You're like, whoa, whoa.
I'm like, wow, yay.
Yeah, it just happened this month. So that's really exciting. So, but you know, so on top of all of that, you're just going to get $500 cash plus $250 of Pampered Chef dollars. You know, obviously your overrides and all of that as well. Pretty, you know, here's what we're talking about again. There's money laying on the table, stacks of dollars just sitting on the table. Pampered Chef wants to give it to you. It's just a matter of you going and doing what it takes to get there and how bad you want those dollars. But again, it's just a really fun, sweet way to get there. So here's what sort of I did in the pinned post. I hope you guys all read that. What's sort of expected of you guys? I know we're coming right up on our 9 o'clock. What's sort of expected of you guys? But it is to make the commitment to these Sunday night calls. It is recorded. If there is an emergency and you're not able to be on it, that's fine. I don't know about you, but when I go back and try to listen to recorded calls, I'm so less likely to be engaged, first of all, but second of all, I'm so less likely to actually listen to it. I forget, or yeah. So if you really, I mean, that's what I really ask again. And again, if you're listening to all this, and you're like, I don't really feel like doing this work. I don't love this much, or what. I want to just be a great consultant. That's fine. Like Judy said, we need great consultants. You guys were all pinpointed and asked specifically to be on this because your director sees something more. You know, we see something more in you, and we see that you can do. You've got to make that decision. That's not up to us. So we really would like it, but that would be my recommendation, would be to make the commitment to stay 8 o'clock on these nights. The one night, if you notice that we're on a Monday, is Labor Day, Memorial Day weekend. I didn't want to do it in the middle of the weekend, so we're doing it that Monday night instead. But again, the recordings will be available. They're usually up. I can come up by the next day if you need to listen back to them. But also the next part of it is to have some sort of conversation, check-in with your director every week. So whoever your director is, when you get off this call, I know I'll be checking in with my team members that are doing this to follow up and to sort of do something. I'm a little bit limited. I know Terry is too, and Jen will be as well, because we have to go to Mexico this week and sit at the beach for several days. So, which all of you, I want you all to go to Puerto Rico with us next year. Even Florida, Amelia Island. One of all of us just went everywhere this year just to go on the trips and stuff. So, he was a baby there. He was a baby. We want to see the baby. We can just see the top of, oh my. Hello.
Anna, laser focus. Anna, laser focus.
Babies, dogs, and cats are very distracting to me. In a good way. That's why and Faith is very distracting. I love to see Faith. But I love to do, I hope you guys like, if this is your first time on Zoom, just to be able to do, because it is fun, because we're sort of like having coffee and hanging out and just get see each other too. So, okay, so next week we are going to talk about prospecting and booking away from parties. We're going to go into booking at the party the next week, post coaching, and then we're going to start really getting into recruiting and stuff. I will not be doing all of the trainings. I'll open each of the calls. Just to give you an update, we usually go through and take a few minutes at the beginning to talk about what went good this week. And everybody sort of does a quick little share of, whether you booked an extra show or, you talked to somebody or you got a recruit or whatever it was, just we really try to celebrate and share a little bit at the beginning. And then we get into the training. But I tap into all of the wonderful skill and leadership that all of our directors have and have them do a lot of the training and stuff as well. So you'll get to meet and know them as well too. Does anybody have any questions or concerns or thoughts? We're losing Megan fast, I can tell. That's what's fun as we can. What, Terry?
I just want to let you guys all know that I do know the call is next week, but I will still be coming home. I'll be on a plane still from Mexico, so I won't be here. I know, sorry, Anna. So, I know, I'm sorry. I earned the top 100, and I have to stay an extra day, and the Veerlings won't be with us, so it's going to be sad.
Yeah, it's not even going to be any fun. Because I get home a day before.
So I don't want anybody to think that I just fell off the face of the earth and like I didn't show up, because I am super excited to be able to, watch each and every one of you guys grow. And I'm very committed, and I want you guys to be committed as well. So whether or not my team makes the live calls or not, I am super jazzed to get to know you all each a little bit better. And Heidi, because I know you personally, I'm super excited for you. High five, girl.
Thanks, Terry.
Oh.
Anybody else have any questions or thoughts? Everybody feel okay? Anybody overwhelmed, scared? It's so good to see you, Tracy.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Well, I'm really excited to do this again. I'm telling you, anybody here that's been on the program before, again, we've had huge success out of it, but we sort of have fun on it, and I think that it's just a good basis. But just so you know, people are on it again, unless you're a director, that you're able to go on it 2 times, be on this training 2 times. So some of them are doing it right back to back. We have some people who we're in it and maybe are taking this time off and are going to start again in a few times later, but we found it really successful doing this every week, as well as I'm good just doing them back to back. So it's going to be fun. You guys are going to be rocking it, doing it right through into the summer too. You're going to have to put the leg up for your business and stuff too. So thank you guys so much for committing to your business and investing. And again, as directors, we'll invest right back into your business with you if you're willing to put the time in. So have a fabulous week. Everybody, let's have some conversations again, talk to your directors, and start working right now. This is your homework. Look on your calendar. Let's start working on that 8 shows a month. That's where you do, whatever you know to do, start doing it. And then we're going to have some more information last week on YouTube. Let's get your May booked up and just really focus on that. So, all right. Good night, guys. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
Let's
night.
see the baby one more time, Brittany. Oh my God, he's so cute. Hi. Hi, baby. What's his name, Brittany?
Benson.
Oh,